Oh shit. King Andrew boy. He's a thoroughbred G from the streets since day one. Started from the bottom, now he's here. I still don't know how to pronounce this dude's name. King and Andrew or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Anyway, first off, it looks like Hermes is a lackey. I thought Hermes was pulling strings, right? I don't know why. Maybe I should have caught it before. But those magic dudes seem like some of them is behind stuff. I think they might have taken him in and raised him or something like that. Because the way he was talking to the guy, the magic dude, the witch or whatever, the warlock or whatever the dude is, he was telling him about that the sword of this what's the damn thing fucking Excalibur that runs inside the king of Par's family or whatever. And one of his ancestors held it, and it's supposed to be like a super sword. This motherfucking sword shoot laser beams and stuff like that. This is top level armor. This is fucking legacy armor. You know, it's the top notch armor you can, well, not armor, but fucking weapon you can get. Shit's equipped with every fucking thing. Fucking got fire. Fucking equipped with you can deal more damage. It got extra critical. I mean, the critical hit on this motherfucker is insane. That's what they said. But the way he was talking, it seemed like that guy was feeding him the information, which makes me think that when Hermes survived, did they find him and raise him up to do this shit? Hermes didn't seem like he was a boss when he was talking to that guy. I'm thinking that those guys had an influence on him, those magic dudes or whatever. And they want him to be king of Pars, and he wants to be king of Pars, so they got common interest. Boom, bing, bop, 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 bop. Anyway, Arslan, he makes it back with his crew to stop these invaders. And these invaders were getting ready to tear them walls down. They was going to tear them sugar walls down. Just the nuts hanging out. Hodge twins. They were getting ready to fuck that damn little fortress they had up. Arslan and his team were able to make it back in time. They just tore them up like it was nothing. Get the fuck out of here. They farted on them. And that was it. So basically, welcome home, Arslan. Then we find out more about Give. Give is putting in work. He's been gone for a long time. I've been missing this dude. This is one of my favorite characters. He's one of the most exciting characters. I think probably Narcissus is my favorite character. Then it's hard to pick between Darian and Give, but I'm kind of leaning towards Give. This dude, he's more interesting. He's a funner character. He's skilled. He's got other skills other than fighting. He's a good ass thief. If you need to steal something from somebody, let's say you could do an O.J. Simpson. Somebody steals your stuff and it's at their house and you want to steal it back, send Give. He got you. He's going to hold it down for you. So he's been putting in work for Arslan all this time, even though he's been gone for a long time. He could have just left. Think about it like this. Give is not even from that kingdom. He could have left, went somewhere where they're not warned and would have been fine. He doesn't have to go to war anymore. They would have left him alone. And he still wants to fight for this dude. That tells you who Arslan is. Of course, also that tells you how people thought about the throne back then. And the simple fact that people have magic and that girl, what's her name, Ferengis or whatever, when she walked in the middle of them goddamn, it was like raining fucking arrows and she didn't get hit. I'm thinking the gods in this series, the gods are actually real. Yelda for whatever his name is, he might not be the strongest guy. Might be a god out there that can kick his ass. But I'm thinking that the gods are real. You got magic that's real. People dodging bullets and shit like that. That's real. So maybe the gods are real. I mean, it would make sense in this series, especially after that point. I don't think this series actually needed magic, but being that it's in there, fuck it. Now anyway, Give he waited for Hermes to go ahead and grab that sword, the damn Excalibur, and he got the drop on him. Got the drop on this motherfucker. Now, he was fighting against this dude, right? But there's 2 points you got to bring up. Hey, is he stronger than Darian? I mean, he didn't get killed. He could kill Darian, but he didn't kill Give, so maybe Give is stronger. No. 2 things. First off, he wasn't fighting hard because he didn't want to kill him just yet. He wanted to give him a shot to leave out because he didn't want to kill him inside that tomb. Second, Give wasn't fighting for the kill. Give was just doing a bunch of evasions. He can evade pretty well. And he tricked Hilmes because he made Hilme use both of his hands to fight and then led him off and then ran back on the plug twice. He got him away from the thing, then he ran off on the plug. And when Hilme started calling, he didn't call him back. But anyway, he got to the sword, managed to be able to escape, but Bolden got his revenge in a major way. Bolden is still mad about what Hilmes did to him, about him fucking up his crew. He went and he sent some expert ninjas in there to steal the sword. They got it and took off. They ran off on the plug. And now Hilmes, he's not even worried about Give. He wants that damn sword. They took off at the what you call him. Xandaz was actually fighting against Give. It looks like Xandaz might be able to beat Give as well. Xandaz is pretty tough. This dude keeps coming back. I think it's a joke. Xandaz, he's gotten beat by Darian twice. I think he got beat maybe 3 times in this series or something like that. He just keeps coming back. He does not want to die. He's like that type of character. He just can't die. I mean, I think you could probably shove maybe 6 pieces of fish up his ass and he won't die. There actually was somebody who had fish like shoved up their ass for snitching and was killed that way. I'm not even joking. You can look it up. So anyway, after that happened, we cut to King Adrabon, or what's his name? King Cinnamon Bun, or whatever his name is. And he's loosed in a motherfucker. The guy who works with Hilmes, right? The Prince of Pars, or the king, the Listinian king, whatever his name is. Forgot his name. He went to ask King what's his name? King Lamborghini what was going on with his nephew. And King Mercedes-Benz sat there and was playing with him and was not giving him a straight answer. And out the blue, I'm free, motherfucker. And he asked him, how'd he get free? He said, are you that strong? He says, nah. He said, I'm that. He said, that's that grind. He said, I made sure I wore down these chains for this past year. He said, every day I wore down these chains. If I sweat on the chains. He said, if I pissed on the chain. He said, shitted on the chain. If he threw up, it was on the chain. He said, every time they gave him soup, he sat the chain in it. Shit, he said he farted on the chain. Every day he would wear it down, even if it was just by a little tiny bit, and got it rusty enough where he could break out. So now he's loose. He done beat damn near everybody in that goddamn fortress. He shut it down, went and got the queen back, and he admits that he had stole the queen away from his brother. He says, even though I took you a long time ago, you still don't love me. He said, but I still got the ass, so well, I guess we even. That's what he said. Well, I guess we even. And he just saved her. She still don't love him. Because the other king, I think, was Hilme's dad is probably more fit to be king. But when the queen says, I want my son, right? And he said, your son, to me, that sounds like she's saying that Arslan is not really his child. So his stepson, whatever the fuck. So that means that Hilmes might be his actual brother. Big bro. He's calling him cousin. They actually started calling him cousin now. That might be a red herring to go ahead and throw us off. We've been thinking they were cousins this whole time, or alleged cousins. Now they're gonna be brothers. It was, Cornbread, his brother, his only brother. So anyway, that's where pretty much the thing ends off at. I like what they did with my man Give, man. We see where his expertise is. I want to see this sword. I thought that Hilmi, Give would get this sword to Arslan, but it's gonna be fun seeing Arslan actually get the sword at some point. And when we seen damn King Abragoon, oh man, when he got loose as a goose, that was just ridiculous. I never would have thought that he was going to escape. I thought that Arslan was just going to do everything he could to get to the crown. Now it's going to be like, oh shit, we've been following Prince Arslan this whole time. Now who do we follow, the prince or the king? Apparently, I would think the king, but you find out the king's an asshole. He's a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? King Chevrolet is not that good of a king, so they might want to still follow Arslan. But I'm thinking that they're going to sit there and say, "Fuck it, we're going to follow King Abergine," and once he he can't rule on the throne, or if he gets killed or something like that, then Arslan is next, and we'll be cool like that. I'm guessing that's what it is. This episode, 5 out of 5. I didn't know Bolden was going to come back in a major way. I did not know. And when King Baboon escaped, damn, that was good. Okay, when's the next Borderland gameplay? Maybe tonight. Who knows? Okay, go watch some walkthroughs before you start back with the Borderland gameplays, especially the basics. Oh man, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe, and actually leave some comments on the actual topic. And because I can't eat, I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke, and you can change that. Just go down there and click that link in the description box that says Patreon, and I'm out. Peace. We lost a lot of Patreons last month. It is what it is. I ain't mad. Peace. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong button. Here we go.